Because you see now Apple, even with some of these games, you know, on iPad, you can, you know, eventually put them on your TV. I mean, do you think that's ever going to turn?
I'd actually say Amazon's more likely than Apple.
There's rumors that they have a console.
Well, this new Kindle is more powerful apparently than an iPad.
Right.
Why? What the hell are you doing on this thing?
Yeah.
Right, but
I think we know why, because obviously Amazon has aspirations to be the Apple-like portal. It has, you know, we're going to have the hardware, we're going to have the software, we're going to have the marketplace.
Right.
And they
No, I
have
think
all
that's
those
right.
places, and they're obviously
they're investing in software, unlike Apple.
Right, and they have, you know, Apple's got a ton of resources, but Amazon has a CEO that absolutely has this vision, and I don't think Apple's CEO does. So I think Apple is trying to sell hardware. I think Amazon is trying to become a solution for everything we do, including, I mean, all entertainment. So they've got books, they've got movies and streaming, and they would wish they had music. I think games is natural.
Well, there's rumors that they were going to have some type of Android console this holiday season even, right?
That might happen, but I don't think the Android console is the solution. It's the Steam Box type console that plays bona fide, you know, core games, and I think Amazon will beat Apple to that. I don't know if that's not coming this Christmas.
So is this, a question for all you guys, is this, you think, the last console generation? I think Michael Pachter said that at South by Southwest, that this could be the final generation of, you know, consoles. Agree, disagree?
I think Nintendo might have another one in them.
Yes, I think that's right.
I don't know. I mean, you know, I don't know why we would necessarily get rid of them if there's still a value proposition on the hardware side.
Everything's streaming to us through the internet.
I mean, if we can inhale them, like the PlayStation 9.
What we think the Steam Box is going to morph into in 10 years, the Xbox One may morph into in 10 years, and the PS4 may morph into. And when I said last console cycle, I really think about it more like I think about 1080p TV.
Right.
Yeah, we have 4K and 8K, but we're going to have 1080p a long time. But you didn't buy the last 1080p TV you're going to buy. You'll buy a new model that's bigger screen, does more stuff. I think you're going to see this generation a lot of models of Xbox 4 and a lot, or Xbox One.
I can see. Well, I've always been wondering when they're going to do that, because I remember even with Xbox 360, you know, they didn't have an HDMI port in it, and the initial ones, and then they added it. And I was always wondering, when are they going to get like an iPhone or like a car, where every year there's going to be a new model? And I could see every year there'll be a new Xbox One model.
And the other innovation, because I keep seeing these things, is these dongles that plug into televisions and will be like a little
TV.
Yeah, and it's essentially an Apple AirPlay kind of dongle. But why wouldn't you build that in? It's a software patch, the PS4, the Xbox One, turn every TV into your house as a receptacle.
It's like that Vita TV thing that's
right, it's going to happen. Right, it would be Vita TV, right? So it's going to happen. And so, you know, Steam Box has to compete with that. I just think they're going to iterate and iterate and iterate. This is going to be a 10-year cycle. When we're doing the 17th year of the bonus round, we'll come back and we'll talk about that.
I don't know. I see a lot of room for disruption here. I look at, you know, the advances right now in the Internet of Things. I look at all of the miniaturization that's happening. I don't see us sitting here 5 years from now and looking at a console landscape that looks the way it does today, especially not from a hardware standpoint. I mean, if you go and look at like some of the experimental stuff that's been done with Raspberry Pi and with the stacker chips, there is an amazing change that's starting to already happen, you know, by the think tank type people, that when that comes into mainstream, could make it a tremendous shift, could be a big disruptor that really changes the way everything operates. And do we need, I don't think we'll even need a box that size anymore. It'll
that's what I meant, like the big
completely deprecated. It'll be like, why did I even have this big VCR underneath my television?
Well, and that's why, like, that box should be your PC. And it should be able to route, or it should be, or your server. And it should be able to route to anything with a tiny device. And you really, I mean, you remember the days of the internet when you actually had to wire each, you know, each monitor, each CPU to the internet. And the idea that everything is wireless now, it's going to happen. iPad is controller, and you know, why not?
I mean, we're probably maybe 2 or 3 years away from everything, literally everything, talking to one another when you're in range, with whether it be near field or Bluetooth low power, but one or the other.
Your games will come with you on your phone or on your you know, whatever device.
You know, I'll walk in and I won't even need to say Xbox hello, because Xbox will recognize that I've walked in, because whatever device I have will have it near field communication.
All
the Xbox
knowing
and the television will know what I wanted. But that's really not that. That's
no
longer sci-fi.
I have that now with my car.
That's like, yes, it's right here.
If I walk up to my car,
hello,
the doors
Mr.
unlock. No, the door's unlocked. I don't have to unlock the door.
It's amazing.
If I walk up, it knows I'm
Michael
there.
Pachter lifestyle.
Nice.
I love that.
All right, well, we'll leave it on that with Pachter's car. That's it for the bonus round. We'll see you guys next week for an all-new episode right here on Game Trailers.